Life's meaning. Once upon a time, in a small village nestled between rolling hills and a meandering river, lived an old man named Elias. Elias was known throughout the village for his wisdom and storytelling. Every evening, villagers would gather around the fire in the village square to listen to his tales. One particularly calm evening, a young man named Lucas, troubled and seeking purpose, approached Elias and asked, "What is the meaning of life?" Elias smiled gently and began his story. He spoke of a time long ago when a young boy named Arion, restless and curious, left his village to seek the meaning of life. Arion traveled far and wide, through dense forests and across vast deserts, meeting many people along the way. Each person he met gave him different pieces of advice. A merchant told him that wealth was the key, a warrior said honor and glory were paramount, and a monk insisted that inner peace was the true answer. Arion was overwhelmed with the diversity of answers, but remained undeterred in his quest. As Arion continued his journey, he stumbled upon an old hermit living in a secluded cave high up in the mountains. The hermit, with a long white beard and kind eyes, welcomed him and offered him shelter. Over the course of several weeks, Arion observed the hermit's simple life, filled with meditation, nature walks, and humble meals. One day, Arion asked the hermit the burning question that had driven him on his long journey. The hermit looked at him thoughtfully and said, "The meaning of life cannot be told, it must be experienced. You see, life's meaning is like the river you crossed to get here, it's ever-changing, always flowing, and different for everyone." Arion felt a spark of understanding but knew his quest was not yet complete. He thanked the hermit and continued his travels. Years passed, and Arion found himself returning to his village, now a man with a wealth of experiences. He had helped build schools, fought to protect the innocent, and learned to listen to the silence within his heart. On his return, he was greeted with joy and curiosity. The villagers saw the change in him and gathered to hear his story. Arion shared his adventures and the lessons he had learned. He spoke of the merchant, the warrior, the monk, and the hermit, each contributing to his understanding that life's meaning is not a single, static thing but a tapestry woven from one's actions, relationships, and inner growth. He emphasized that true meaning comes from living authentically and embracing every moment, good or bad, with an open heart. Elias finished his story and looked at Lucas, who seemed deep in thought. "So you see," Elias said softly, "the meaning of life is not something you find, it's something you create through your experiences, your choices, and your connections with others. It's a journey, not a destination." Lucas nodded, feeling a sense of clarity and peace. He realized that the search for life's meaning was not about finding a definitive answer, but about living fully and embracing each moment. With newfound resolve, Lucas thanked Elias and walked back to his home, ready to live his life with purpose and openness, understanding that the meaning he sought was within his grasp all along, waiting to be discovered through his own journey.